Hey Monica, I really enjoyed your video last week, and it's such a relief and sort of inspiring to hear that being sure was not one of the factors that played into your decision making, and also that you've been doing this really great work of tracking so you can actually see that. Whereas I haven't been tracking, so when you ask me how much of it goes into mine, I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. Because I have not been doing 10 days of tracking my emotional reasons for decision making. I do know that when there is a problem making a decision, it's usually from a lack of sureness, and the lack of sureness often comes from missing information that I haven't gathered, either from a person or from a institution or from just the world. I haven't gone and found it, or that I think I have it, but I'm mistaken. So if I just calm down and search the things I already know and go back and review the things that I've already told other people and forgotten myself, or that are easily available for me to take in, then I can get a little more grounded in having that sense of just sure enough, and also just accept that there are some things that I don't want to be too confident about, and to look back and to double check stuff that I think I already know. I am doing this video today from my yoga mat because I thought this was one thing I have in the past been pretty unsure about, and by going back to a 101 kind of class, I've been able to get a little more sureness in this area. I As you know, I've been taking a yoga class on core building, and the instructor is going step by step, and I'm learning about alignment from the very most basic points of view of how to sit and how to stand and how to walk and how to breathe, and the sorts of things that the 1 and 2 year olds are learning how to do, that I am deciding to go back and covering again, because I'm realizing that I'm not 100% sure about the methods that I've had before. They don't seem to be getting the results of posture and strength that I was wanting, and I'm noticing other people's have more ability to stand and hold themselves, and they're not so noodly. And I really wanted to have that core strength that I saw that was available that I didn't have, and to find out that going back to basics, going back to the simple things and learning some things I didn't know before in a very basic way about the foundational concrete aspects of having a human body is one way that I've found that I can build up my sense of being sure about myself, just physically in the world, just being able to walk around with a little bit more confidence and a little bit more capability. And I was thinking it was particularly interesting from a introverted sensing point of view, with OP, that is just a really good discovery that I've had, that some things in the concrete world that I've skimmed over because it was boring, or I already did that, or yeah, everybody knows, to go back and to really sit with and do repetitive exercises and awareness and just be there constantly and repetitively in very simple ways, like learning the very basic crochet stitch, can allow me to pretty easily move into a lot of other areas knowing that foundational piece. And I like the surety that I get from that, from having that foundational element, knowing that a lot of stuff is more easily explored when I feel sure about the foundation I'm building it on. I noticed just a month or two ago, I relearned how to cook chicken, which you think that's just sort of a basic thing that everyone knows pretty early in life, but I was missing some pretty key elements to getting it just right that now allow me to make all kinds of really great dishes. So what foundation elements have you recently gone back and relearned? This, Basics 101 for different categories. I'll talk to you next week.